Hey my loves. So first of all, if you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button, comment your behind off, okay? Because I love an active commenter. Right. All right, click like and hit that thumbs up button if you like mukbang. So I'm MJ Harris and I'm here with my trainer and friend Tegan Rose, and we are going to do a special version of Ask MJ today, which is where you all write in to my inbox at www.askmjonline. We're going to do a very special version of it. We're going to be answering some dating and relationship questions.
It's going to get scandalous, huh?
I think it will be. I think it will be, but we're going to do that while we're eating our favorite foods here. So Tegan, we're both originally from Texas. We both love seafood. So we went to the Krabby Crab in Sherman Oaks and got some food here. And we're just going to answer your questions. If ever you want to have your questions answered, write into www.askmjonline.com. It's directly below the video to answer them. Now I gotta figure out how the hell I'm gonna navigate answering these questions given that, oh, it opened up. Okay, perfect. Right. Facial recognition. So let me show you what we've got first. We've got crabs, we got corn, potatoes, all of that. And we got the dipping sauce. What do you call it?
You gotta have the dipping sauce. I just call it some good sauce. Good sauce.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and jump on in. This question is from, go ahead. Sorry. Okay. This question's from Janine. Hey, Janine.
What up, Janine?
She asked the question of, okay.
What she said?
I like her question because I actually had a similar issue.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna start with this one. So I'm summarizing. Apparently she was dating someone for a period of time, wasn't like too serious or whatever, they were dating, and they just didn't move forward for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. She is attracted to his friend. Okay. All right, Janine, I got you, boo, because I've been doing the same thing. And so she's asking, actually they dated for a little while. They dated, I'm reading here, dated for like 9 months. Okay. Mm-hmm. So she said, anyway, she's more attracted to his friend, and she's always been more attracted to his friend, but nothing happened. They didn't cheat or anything like that. And so her whole thing is she wants to know, is it okay to pursue or date the friend? Girl, I've been through the same thing. All right. That's why I'm choosing your question. All right. I want some corn.
I say, don't do it.
Why you don't do it?
You cannot do that. And the only
Why not?
The only way you can do that is if you talk to the guy who she's dating first. I think that's trifling, Loki. It's trifling to date. It's trifling.
To do what?
That is trifling to date. It's, if you can talk to the dude that you're dating and he's cool with it, do it. But if you have to keep it a secret, I don't feel like you should do it.
Me and Maya, pass me a bowl or something to put this thing, that tray over there. You think it's trifling? Here's my opinion.
What's your opinion?
My opinion is, thank you, sweetheart. We're gonna put the shell.
The shell here.
The
debris.
Yeah. I don't think it's trifling. Because here's my logic, okay? I was with my ex for almost 4 years. When we broke up, I hooked him up with people. Some of them, I'm like, we ain't a fit no more. Well, I'm not going to restrict you from the dating market. If it didn't work for us, you know what I mean? Why am I restricting you? Now I get the whole thing of it could be difficult, it could be messy. Well, shit, pardon my language. Being single, it can be difficult and be messy. So pick your poison. You know what I mean? I'd rather go with the difficult that can lead to my happiness than sitting here saying, well, I like this person. Because how often do you meet people that you really feel like you vibe with? Now, if she just saying, I just want to roll around with them just for some sex or something like that, then I would say, okay, no, that's not worth it, you know? But like, how often do you get to meet somebody you like? So, in my opinion, I'm not here to restrict you. If you and I didn't work out, I release you, baby. I release you, be happy.
But see, that raises other questions. Like, were you checking out the person I was with the whole time we were together?
Were you looking at my friends?
I'm pretty and my friends are pretty. Then it becomes like a weird, I don't
care where your eyes went. I care about where you went with your stuff.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
And
so, I don't know. I just feel like...
Do you feel like she should talk to him, though? And at least say, hey, heads up, I'm feeling your boy.
I think so. Okay, absolutely. So don't do it under. Yeah, transparency is what allows things.
So he says, I have a problem with that. I don't think that's cool. I don't approve of that. You feel
I'm
like
not asking permission. I'm just notifying you.
Oh, you're notifying. Well, don't even tell me if you just notify.
Hey, here's how you do it, Janine.
That is out of line.
Here's how you do it, boo boo. You call him up and you say, hey X, whatever his name is. How you been doing, baby? He's like, I've been doing good. So here's the thing. We both grown. It's all about how you set it up, okay? We both grown.
Okay.
And here's the thing. I'm sure you moved on with your life. I see on your Instagram already. You know, I see, you know, whoever he or she is beautiful that you moved on to. And here's the thing. Your friend so-and-so, I'm just being very direct with you, and I know this may be a little awkward. I think he's nice. I'm interested in him, and I know you're not the territorial kind of man, because I know that you've released our situation. But how would you feel about me, you know, reaching out to him?
I don't feel comfortable with that. Now what?
I don't feel comfortable with that.
I don't feel comfortable with that.
Well, that's unfortunate. Why don't you feel comfortable with that?
Because I just don't. Something about that doesn't sit right in my spirit.
Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I really was just letting you know that this is where I'm coming from, you know.
Oh, so you still gonna talk to him anyway?
See, baby, we broke up. That's why I don't. I'm not arguing. I don't argue with a man I'm not.
That's out of line. So what if you? So the person that you love and you care for. Let's talk about it. The person you love and you care for.
Okay.
You never stop loving. They're saying I have an issue with you talking to someone who I was friends with, who I am friends with currently.
I just thought of another point. I actually just thought of another point. Y'all not together for a reason.
Okay.
So why am I going to go to somebody who we not together and be worried about their opinions on? Yeah. We not together. Do you? I appreciate the notification, but you don't need to be asking me for permission. That with my ex. He was like, hey, you know so-and-so? I was like, yeah. So-and-so asked me to hang out on a date. We have been broken up for like a year at that point. Now, so-and-so was a friend of mine and of his, kind of. And I was like, okay, cool. He's like, how you feel about that? I said, I'm cool. Just go ahead and do you. You know? We're not together. You know? But the dating pool already is small enough when it comes to halfway decent men. Now we everybody's supposed to be off the damn,
it's
off limits. Ain't no fucking,
it's principality, Smokey. It's principality. You gotta understand there are ethics. There are ways to do that, and I feel like if you don't have that person's blessing, that's karma you're gonna be dealing with.
I ain't more than that.
That's
my karma. Jesus ain't never said nothing about that. Have some of these hush puppies here. They're delicious. I had a friend where literally, how he would do. This is the other side of the story, right? I have a friend, total different situation. Literally with him, everybody on earth that he's ever liked, he feels like his friend shouldn't date. If he ever went on one date, ever rolled around one time with him, you shouldn't date the person. I'm like, well, baby, you date everybody. You rolling with everybody. No, he said that.
That was your inner thought.
Yeah, but he would bring it up. Oh, you're hanging out with so-and-so. I just think it's kind of weird that you're hanging out with so-and-so, given that we went on a couple of dates.
Okay.
So, you know?
No, she said a full-hour relationship.
They dated for 9 months.
You with somebody for 2 years, and your friend says, hey, I'm just to let you know, I'm kind of feeling your mate that you
comment below and let me know y'all's opinion.
I know y'all gonna be on my side. Y'all know he out of line for that. Hashtag MJ is out of line.
Here's the thing. This isn't a black and white situation. A lot of things operate in gray. And within the space of gray, I feel like if it ain't nobody have no infidelity, there's no dishonesty.
But why do you gotta go for that when there are other people out there? Why do you have to stay in the? Why do you have to date my best friend? Why do you have to date somebody I see every day?
But the best friend, y'all, they like you.
And you don't know if the relationship ended amicable. Maybe I still have feelings for you.
That's not my problem. It's a
oh, wow. Cold world.
It's not a cold world. It's a real world. If you would have such good feelings for me, you should have kept me.
I want to see y'all's responses on that because I know I'm not the only one. Would you be cool with your left person, your right hand, dating your mate of 2 years?
Dating your ex.
Your ex.
It was 9 months. They were together
9 months, 2 years.
And it's a while after y'all done broke up. Y'all no longer have feelings for each other.
You gonna give them your blessing? I definitely want to know.
Honey, I would show up to the wedding. Okay?
See, everybody, that takes
with
a
bags and
mentality.
You know why I think like that? Because my parents, they are good friends. And they broke up years ago, and they're good friends even today. You know, my mother is good friends with my father's wife. You know, when my mother was married to her second husband, my dad got along with him too. I grew up seeing people move on and no longer having attachment. You know, believing that that you have ownership over your ex. This is an ownership thing. We not together. Now, I do think that it's appropriate to wait some time or whatever, but the reality is this. The dating pool out here is not for good men and good women. You know, it's not always they're not always overflowing. You know? And to me, I'm all about living limitless. And I ain't gonna close no doors just because somebody wanna be up in their feelings. This ain't no damn, nah.
Okay. But this is not somebody. Hold on, I'm really passionate about this.
Okay,
this is not somebody you're dating. This is somebody that you were with. Somebody that knows your deepest secrets. Somebody that you guys have shared secrets, that knows you through and through. And you're gonna move on from me to my best friend, or into somebody that's close to me. I think that's karma waiting to happen. I really do.
How is it wrong?
It's not wrong. I think it's a morale thing. It's just kind of like if I said to you, do it, go ahead, then I can sleep well. I know that I brought it to your attention. You gave me your blessing. Everything's on the up and up. There was no sneaky backhanded stuff.
I know that many of y'all will probably disagree with me. I'm okay with that. But let me tell you my logic, okay? Because MJ ain't no hoe. I'm not.
You're not.
I'm not. But here's my logic. I'm 34 years old. If the good Lord Jesus, Buddha, whoever else want to send me a good man, and he happens to be connected to somebody that I know, we all grown. I'm gonna have a conversation, and we gonna keep moving.
Okay.
And that's gonna be that. You know, I'm not going after them in the first place. I wouldn't do that. I would not go after them in the first place. But I'm gonna keep it moving. Okay. We'll just have to see. I don't know. But I'm interested in hearing y'all's opinion.
I want to know.
I'm just about living limitless, baby. All right. Like I said, you gotta understand for context. I watched my parents get along with each other and everything like that. So
and to your advantage, I think it takes a very strong, secure mindset to do that. And I don't feel like a lot of people. I know I'm not secure enough to be.
I just spent the weekend with my ex. I spent the weekend with him and his new partner. Well, not new. They've been together for a couple of years now. I was hanging out with them over the weekend. Like, we get along great. I don't have no feelings. Once we done, because it takes me so long to detach.
Right.
So once I'm finally done, I'm done. I'm like, God, wishing you blessings and good cheer. I remember one time with that same ex, we were out and about, and an event I was throwing, and he saw one of my staff members there. He's like, oh, he's cute. I said, which one? That one right there? Yeah, that one right there. I said, sweetheart, come over here, baby. So he came over. And I said, I want you to meet, this is my friend. And then he whispers, isn't he your ex? I said, it is my ex. I said, he thinks you're quite handsome. And then he says, really? I said, yeah. He said, I think he's handsome too. He's like, you sure this wouldn't be awkward? I said, no, baby. I said, in fact, you can get off early. I said, y'all go on ahead and have a nice evening. I don't give a damn. Okay. Have a good time. By all means, we not together for a reason. If I still feel entitled to you, then we should be together. That's my logic.
Have you ever been in that situation though, where you hooked them up with somebody, but that your ex and you were broke up? What? How many years ago?
We broke up at that time that I connected him. We've been broken up maybe 2 years.
2 years. Okay, that's not that long.
Yeah.
Okay, that applies.
I don't care.
Okay. I'm gonna be me.
All right. Here's the next question. Oh, this is a good one. This is from Deidre. She says, MJ, I feel like I come on too strong sometimes and too dominant. How can I attract more men? Because it seems like my dominant energy repels men away. Okay. So, darling, let's talk. So, I believe in... I'm a big believer in understanding masculine and feminine energy, and we've talked about this before. And for me, first of all I want to say is, we talk about masculine and feminine energy. What that's referring to is your dominant energy source. So in terms of how you navigate the world. Now, here's the thing. Don't get caught up on thinking masculine energy and feminine energy has anything to do with your genitals, in terms of if you are male or female or anything like that, but nor does it have to do with how you physically express yourself. You know what I mean? It has to do with your dominant energy source. So when you think about masculine energy tends to lean towards protector, provider, very decisive energy. Feminine energy is equally as beautiful, nurturing, caring, intuitive, you know? And so you can see how those perfectly complement each other. And for me, I believe in first identifying what is your dominant energy source. After you identify what your dominant energy source is, working within that so you can attract partners who complement that, okay? So, first of all, if you are a woman who feels like you have a stronger masculine energy, then you need to utilize that in your favor, not expect men to be coming up to you. You may have to kind of be the more dominant party. However, if you're like a lot of people out here, especially women, where you have more feminine energy, but perhaps because of life you've had to learn to navigate the world, as with more dominant energy, more masculine energy. Because sometimes here's the thing, you may have a lot of feminine energy, but you know, maybe you're a single parent, so you got to run the show. Maybe you, in your job, you have to have a lot more decisive energy. So you learn to navigate that way. But when it comes to your dating life, you're like, that's not really who I am.
Right.
Yeah, I would say we have to lean into your feminine energy a little bit more in terms of how to attract a man. Okay. I feel like this food is going quick.
We're going in.
I'm going in.
I'm going in.
But I was like, every time my plate is gone.
Yo.
Take it, eat.
You keep talking if you want to. Keep talking. So do you think that? Do you feel like she has to tone it down or down?
No. Let's say that you're like me, okay? My energy source, I have a strong feminine energy, in case you couldn't tell.
Right.
I've always been this way. And it works very well for me. That actually is what allows me to be a really good motivational speaker, is because I'm so intuitive and I'm so nurturing that allows me to be able to speak to people's situations very well, right? I'm not, that works for me. And so, and I've always been this way. For me, I had to learn how to take on more mass energy once I got into business. I was like, I have to be more decisive,
right?
And different things like that. But when it comes to my love life, what I've had to learn in terms of attracting men, and I'm gonna tell you this, honey, I know how to attract a man. That's easy. Now, in terms of attracting a husband, I'm still learning that one. But I can attract a man. That ain't hard. Okay? So, what you have to understand is this. Masculine energy is the most insecure energy. It is. Masculine energy is the most insecure energy. And what I mean by that is this. We often think of masculine energy as the one that should approach.
Yeah.
Masculine energy will only approach once invited. Because masculine energy is a hunter. And a hunter doesn't want to go after anything that it believes it can't catch.
Right.
Okay? Let's just start there. All right? So you have to let him know that you can be caught up front. And sometimes to do that, you have to soften your energy, okay? So first of all, in attracting a man, I'll give you an example. I was at an event about a week ago. This guy, very strong masculine energy. I could see him by the way he was walking, the way his friends were dealing with him and talking to him. They were giving him like he was the king of the herd. You know that energy when that's how you treat him.
Right.
So anyway, he keeps on looking over like this, looking over. So I realized he's not going to come over to me unless I invite him over. So for me, what I had to do was, as he's looking over at me, I look back at him. I do like that, like a little smile. So you got to go slow and be very intentional. Don't be afraid of eye contact. So you look over, and then you turn away just a little bit. But then when you turn away, make sure you look back, because you don't want to think that you're not interested. So you go again, and then you keep on. So you do that one more time. Now he's still not going to come, not initially. He's going to see that little smile. Now he's all giddy and stuff like that. And so what I do is,
he taking off the gloves. He taking off the gloves. All right.
So I like to do this with my drink, because I like to be very discreet at times. Because I'm in a business setting, people are looking at me and all this other stuff. So what I do is I grab my drink, I wink, and I invite. Drink, wink, invite. Okay, let me show you. So you look over, and he looks at you, and I'm gonna pause. It's gonna feel longer than what it is, and I go like this. Just like that. I have commanded him. That's it. Just this one little finger. And he is so excited. Oh my God, he's gonna come right over immediately, okay? And so he'll come over, because I've invited him now. And so when he comes over, I then like to be a little playful. And I say, well, you planning to stare at me all night?
I love that.
Were you planning to stare at me all night? And he no, he gonna laugh just like how he did. That's why you do it, baby. You use all that good feminine energy to get him going. You see what I mean?
Oh my God.
And then he takes control, and then so after he does that, I then make sure I tilt my head a little bit to the side. Okay, tilt a little to the side because this is a more submissive stance to kind of let him know he's in control. So I listen like that, like this is a little bit too heavy, so you go like this, right? And it doesn't even matter if you're taller than him. That head to the side helps. So I lean to the side, and I say, so, tell me about yourself. Let him start talking. Here's the thing about masculine energy. Masculine energy likes to feel powerful, likes to feel noticed. Ego is big. The more you can get him to talk about himself, the better. And let him talk. Really, in everything he says, you are thoroughly entertained by. Are you really entertained? Maybe, maybe not, but you want him to talk more so you can learn more so you can determine if you're interested in him. The more he talks, the more you'll know. Really? Oh my God, that's crazy. Oh my God. You do dress. I see you dressing.
I see you dressing.
What kind of job do you do that lets you dress like that? You let him just talk. So that's what you're doing. You're softening your energy. So the heat of this is this. Invite him. Invite him with your smile. Invite him with a wink. Invite him with the come in. Remember that? So that's the easy one. Wink, smile, tell him to come in. Invite. All right, so go wink, drink, tilt head to the side, just like that, and it works.
Ooh, you got your notepads out.
It works. Just remember that, okay? You win a man not with what's between your legs. Thank you, baby.
That's right.
Not with what's between your legs. I'm looking off the side because Nehemiah's telling me the time. Not with what's between your legs. You don't win him with your cooking, although cooking is a good thing, baby.
No, come on now. Cooking.
It's an icing on the cake.
Cooking. Well, hold on now. Because cooking.
Now, let me tell you about this cooking. Don't do it too early, honey, because that's my problem. I used to do it too early. I would cook way too early.
Do you see how I'm going through this crab legs?
I know, honey.
Cooking is
Let me tell you a trick.
Cooking is
You cook
key.
for a man. After you done all this stuff, once you ready, don't have a man up in your house and cook for him unless you ready to give up a little something else. Cause you cook for that man, he get done, he want to sit up on that couch, lay back on that good couch. Come over here, sit by me, and before you know it, baby, it's tomorrow morning.
Oh, so you say cooking is a trap? Don't cook for him.
My grandmother told me that.
Okay.
So she said you need to stop cooking for these men. She said because you cook for these men, you're all nurturing and sweet, and then they don't want to leave. And next thing you know, you up here dating somebody that should have just been a one night.
But a lot of women will cook because they want to show that they do it all. They want to show I cook.
I like to cook too because of the fact that I like to show you what I'm capable of. But I feel like you don't need to know what I'm capable of in the kitchen unless I believe you husband material.
Facts.
I used to do it too prematurely.
For people that didn't deserve it.
You know what one of my tricks was when I would cook? Everything I cook is good. Let's just start there. Okay? But what I would do is I make your plate and I put very little on your plate.
Oh.
Just very little. And then we sit down, and then you go ahead and you eat your first bite. Now go ahead, eat a bite of this. I'm gonna show you what I do. Go ahead, eat a bite. So you eat your first bite. I'm sitting here. I look, see how you eat it. And what they do is like this. They go, and they look at you. Cause what they thinking is, how your little skinny behind cook like this? And then they look in the kitchen. Say, is there anything in the trash can? You made this? You made? Baby, yeah, I made it. Yeah, I made that. What's up? No, you don't like it?
He say you don't like it.
Of course you like it. You don't like it? No, it's good. It's good. Okay, all right. If you don't like it, you don't have to eat it all. Don't feel pressure. No, it's good. And then they eating. Have some seconds. Baby, I got a whole second rack of ribs in that oven they didn't even know about.
Oh, so you got a second course.
I got even more food. Whatever I made double the size.
Okay.
So you can get more and have something to take home.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Cause
yeah,
don't be shiesty on the food.
I cook now. Okay, so that's my thing. All right, let's go to the next question. All right. Woo!
What is it?
There's another saucy one. This is actually from what's his name? Maurice. I love sex. Good for you, my dear. I do too. But don't want to look like an HOE a hoe for having sex too early. when he's like met someone that he likes, when he's gay. I would say he's a gay, but he's gay. He says, how long should I wait to have sex? And this is a question for
That's a good question.
This is a great question. How long should you wait? So when I was growing up, I remember my mother used to always tell me, you should have to, at first they said be, what was it, abstinence or wait until you're married to have sex. Well, I'm not recommending that because I don't think that's realistic for most people. And then it was, well, the 90-day rule. And I'm like, well, what changed in 90 days? I'm interested in your opinion on this one. How long?
This is what I think about sex. I feel like you have to feel the energy out, and you have to also be very knowledgeable in what you want out of the situation. If
you like the person, you want to date them.
If you like the person and you want to date them, I feel like there's nothing wrong with having sex or messing around on the first night. I don't feel like anything. I feel like
first night.
The first night,
I should make a move, but I won't.
Why not?
You know that Monica song?
Yeah.
You're probably thinking something is wrong.
I feel like everybody's grown for the most part, so I feel like if the energy is there and the vibe is there.
Night.
Wait, but if the energy is there, the vibe is there. It's just like you just.
Let me think.
You just want to. It just happens. You know what I mean? And
I just feel like
you shouldn't be judged for that.
You shouldn't be judged for that. But I need to sniff you out, okay?
Uh-oh.
So if I give you some of the kitty too early, because the kitty's good kitty.
Oh.
You know when you got good kitty.
There you go.
Or when you got good other stuff. You know it. You know it by their reactions. And so if I do that too early, here's the problem. I'm not worried about you running off. I'm worried about you sticking around too long if I don't want you. Let me tell you this. You give up the goods too early and you giving it the right way, they ain't going nowhere. And they gonna jump through hoops, baby. They gonna put on their best facade so they can stick around. So I need you to show me your real self before you get it, because this has happened. And next, you call me every day. Can't come by, baby. You was just here yesterday. I know I'm getting off work. I was driving by your house. You wasn't driving by my house. Your job 20 miles from here. How you get off work and drive by my house?
So how long do you think that you should wait before you?
I don't have a time limit. I think it's more around when you feel like this person. I do agree, intentions is everything. If you're looking to be in a relationship, I personally don't want to have sex with you until I see that you're a viable candidate for a relationship. We don't need to be in a relationship, but do I think that you are somebody who I would be comfortable exploring this with? Do I feel comfortable with that? You may get that feeling after a week. You may get that feeling after 2 months. I don't know. But unless you just out here just trying to, break backs and throw the kitty out to everybody, okay? You need to, kind of be a little bit more selective.
So you can't just be feeling freaky one night and just want to kind of like.
But you want to feel freaky. But there's a question about when you looking for your boo.
Okay.
If you just feeling, if you just looking for some DOD,
okay,
which is some on demand, you know what I mean? Then do what you do.
Do you feel like the rules are different from guys and girls, like, or do you feel like the same thing applies across the board?
I think that here's the thing, because the same thing happens in the gay world, with bottoms and tops. All right, where this whole thing is that whoever is the person who is receiving of the pee, on the receiving end, that they somehow or another are supposed to be more selective. The one who is the giver, male or female, whatever, that they somehow or another have more license to do what they want. I don't buy into any of that stuff, but what I do think is this, is you have to think about what you're comfortable with. Are you comfortable with having sex with this person and they don't call you the next day? If you're comfortable with that, then do it whenever. You know what I'm saying? But if you're the kind of person like me where you're sensitive,
right,
and you would be hurt if that person just drops you, start treating you differently, then you do need to wait to have sex with them until you know that this person has a character and a commitment to you where they're likely not to drop off or hurt you after the fact. It's about protecting your emotions more than anything else.
I received that.
So that's my thing, okay? But when you do it, my dear, my darling, boys and girls, all right, when you do it that first time, I need you to go balls to the wall, baby. I need you to act like it is the last time, baby, okay? He needs to have an engagement ring sitting waiting on you by the time you're done with y'all.
Damn.
I'm in it to win it.
In it to win it?
I'm in it to win it. I'm in it to win it, baby. All right? Y'all not gonna mess with my reputation in these streets. Talking about he just showed up and ain't was laying there like a dead fish.
You gotta make it worth the wait. That is for sure. If when you do it,
do it back.
Hey,
let me tell you. So here's the final question. All right. This one is from Penelope.
What up,
I like
Penelope?
your name, Penelope. And she's all the way from Australia.
Australia.
I didn't do the accent well.
I didn't do it either.
She says, I have a crush on my best friend. She's a male best friend. I have a crush on my best friend. I think he's perfect for me. I get the feeling he likes me a lot also. He calls me every day. We're very close. We've had moments where I felt like we almost became intimate, but it kind of just didn't happen. But of course, she's afraid of ruining the friendship. How should I tell him?
Does she have feelings for him too?
Yes, she got a crush on her best friend. Yeah.
Go for it.
How?
I think that she should go for it. I think that
I had a bad experience with that.
turning a friend into a lover.
Telling my friend, I thought my friend liked me, and I told him. This is a.
Oh, and he didn't like it. It wasn't mutual.
I think we should just be friends, and it became awkward after that.
Oh yeah.
That's what it was for me.
But I think it's worse if you internalize and never say anything. That's even more painful. When you love somebody but you can't say it.
Here's what
That's
I think
torture.
You put him in a position for him to say it.
It's always a chess game with you.
It's not a chess game.
It's a chess game.
It's not. It's just using my energy
Why
to
can't you
attract
say
what
it?
I want.
Why can't you say, you know what?
Because I'm too sensitive and I don't want to get hurt. I'm being real.
But sometimes the risk is worth the payoff.
Here's what you do. Here's what I would do. All right, because Tegan is very right. Okay, he's actually very right about this. Okay, and under normal circumstances, I would probably give you the exact same advice, but I'm not. So here's what I would probably do. I would flirt with him very clearly, very obviously, complimenting him, touching him, like oh, da, da, da. And I would put him in a position to show me if he's attracted to me or not. Because you need to definitively know that is my thing. Because you're right, you don't want to ruin the friendship.
Right.
You know, not just for the sake of transparency. You know what I mean? So to me, I would do that. You know, when he's around, I would compliment him. You know, I would say little comments to him like, you know, you probably would be a really good boyfriend. Little things, see how he reacts to it. Just to kind of gauge his reaction. You know, like I said, masculine energy. Invite masculine energy in, okay? Because if you're too dominant, too forceful, he may recoil because he's not in control of it. Some guys are like that. They have to be in control of how things go forward. So I'm going to put it on him. That way, when he goes forward, he then is going to be accountable. He then is going to stick with it. Not, oh, well, you came after me. I'm not, because my thing is how you start is how you stick. So if I start out pursuing you, then I don't want to stick with that. I don't want to be pursuing no man.
Right.
That's just not my thing. We need to be pursuing each other, you know? And so, well, damn. Okay.
I told you, you keep talking.
I do slow.
I'm working.
So I would do that. I would flirt, you know. I would make little comments. I mean, I think personally, when you're around him, be aesthetically appealing.
I agree with that, for sure.
Whatever body parts look good on you, accentuate that. When you're around him, I don't care if he just is coming by to help you do some gardening. I don't know who's doing that. And you feel like your girls, then they need to be hanging when you're doing the gardening. Okay, remember, a man buys with his eyes first, okay? And so he needs to see what he likes. And you know what I mean? And when you hug him, give him that good extra long hug. You know what I mean? Okay. And, you know, hug him, girl, hug him, you know? When you sit by him, sit extra close to him, you know? Give him that energy and see how he responds to it. And then at some point in time, he may actually start the conversation for you. You know, be able to say something and then you kind of go forward from there. I put people in the position to be able to pursue me because of the fact that I know how I am naturally and I'm working through this. I'm not someone who's very comfortable with rejection. So for me, as someone who's not very comfortable with rejection, I've learned how to use my energy to attract in people so that they will pursue me. Now, has that worked in my favor every time? Not always, but generally speaking, I'll tell you this. I heard this from more than enough guys throughout the years. Like, you know, I don't know what it is, but I just felt like I just was really attracted to you, and I didn't know. I felt like I couldn't do nothing but approach you. Actually, you're right, because the fact is, I was putting out energy so much all along flirting lightly, that literally it puts you in a position where you're like, oh my God, I gotta have him.
Right.
Every time you're around me, I'm looking good, I'm smelling good, I'm feeling good. You know what I mean? I'm complimenting you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And so I create such a good experience for you visually, emotionally, you know, that you can't help but want to pursue me if you're actually interested in me. And if I know you're not interested in me, then I stop doing it, you know? And so that's just my approach, just so that you don't have to necessarily take as big a risk, especially if it's a friend, coworker, somebody where, I'm sorry, I got that right in your face. Someone who you don't want to sacrifice the relationship. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Flirt.
I feel that.
See where it goes if he doesn't pursue, then back off and go back to your platonic friendship. You know? I'm just saying do that before.
Yeah.
That's you actually
true.
just go and do a big reveal.
And
and then you lose a friend, you're like, well, I was transparent. Well, good for you, but you also don't have a friend anymore. Mm-hmm. Now it's awkward. You know?
I feel that.
I don't know. I just feel like we have so much powerful sexual energy inside of us. Mm-hmm. And sensual energy. Let me say sensual energy that we can use to attract what we want.
Right.
You know? And put people in a position to pursue us. Use that energy before you open your mouth. Your mouth is a power, but you don't always have to communicate out what you want. Sometimes it's a matter of letting your energy communicate it, and then what you say out your mouth is like the icing on the cake to seal the deal.
I like that.
That's just my thing. Now keep in mind, I'm someone with a lot stronger feminine energy. So I lean more towards intuition. I lean more towards sensuality. You know, now if you thought you have a more dominant, more, you know, masculine personality, that may not work for you. You may just want to just say it.
Right.
You know. So that's just my advice.
But definitely address it though. I feel like rather if you're addressing it the way he said it, or you head on and just like, hey, I have feelings for you, you're willing to take that risk. I think that she should act on it in some kind of capacity for sure. Don't ignore it. It's there. You feel it.
All right. If you all like this video, hit the thumbs up button below. Okay, hit that thumbs up button. And then what I want you to also do is hit the subscribe button and hit that bell to turn on your notifications, okay? So before we close out, let me do a quick post notification shout out. Let's see here. I love filming with you, Tegan. You're excellent.
I love it, man. We have a good time.
Excellent. Good.
Even though he clowned me because I ate all the food, but it's okay. That's okay. I went in, did I? I know y'all see me going in.
I didn't know like, yeah, you ain't that. So let's see here. I'm going here. I'm scrolling through to find a good post notification shout out. Oh, I want to give one to one of my channel subscribers. She just subscribed to my channel 11 hours ago. Latoya Carter. Hey boo, looks like she's wearing like this cute yellow top. She says, Malcolm, you are amazing. Darling, you got good taste. She says, Malcolm, you are amazing. I just subscribed to your channel. Ooh, she wants me to cook on camera for her. She says, do me a favor, when you cook chicken next time, no, she was actually giving me advice. She said, please wash the meat. Black folks, let me tell you this.
What?
Y'all ain't supposed to wash the meat when you do chicken. You spreading germs out. Just cause Big Mama used to do that don't mean that you spreading germs. You don't be washing no meat. It's chicken. Maybe I burned the feathers, you know, like the little extra feathers. You wash your chicken?
I can't cook. You know I can't
cook.
You
can't cook. Okay. So, anyway.
Wait, she gave you advice?
I'm about to retract my phone.
We gonna have to know.
I'm like, what do you think I'm gonna do? She said, no, wash your damn meat.
Wait, you thought she was asking for you to cook the chicken? She was... You a fool for that one.
I still love you, Latoya. Nonetheless, hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos. And until next time, keep living limitless and keep going after your dreams. Mwah.